Okay, this is the line by line analysis of Angelou's poem, Still I Rise. You may write me down in history with your bitter, twisted lies. The speaker here addresses oppressors, in other words, the whites. Thus, the poet Maya Angelou was one of the black Americans, black people who found themselves in the New World as at the time who faced oppression from the hands of the whites. So this is a direct address to the whites. So you may write me down in history with your bitter, twisted lies. So here the speaker addresses the oppressors, the whites, who distort history with lies about her people, that is, about Africa. Despite attempts to degrade her, she declares she will rise. She will still rise above them. The next line says, "You may trot me in the very dirt, but still like dust I'll rise." That even when trampled upon, even when you do all sorts of things to me, she compares herself to dust that cannot be suppressed permanently. It always rises. No dust, the end product of wood in fire. That just like the dust you rise, I'm going to rise. So you may do whatever you want to do to me, but the truth is that I will surely rise. Does my sassiness upset you? Don't you take it awful hard that I move like I've got oil wells pumping in my living room? Here she challenges those who envy her confidence and compares her pride to owning limitless wealth oil wells. So imagine what Maya Angelou is comparing herself in extension, the blacks, to. Then notwithstanding what is going on, there is still there's potential in them that will someday come to pass. Just like moons and like sun still arise. Here she likens her resilience to natural forces such as the sun, the moon, the tides that cannot be stopped. Notwithstanding how the whites are trying to stop her, that she can never be stopped because she's just like the sun, the moon, the tides. Did you want to see me broken? This particular line, which ends with "wakens by my soulful cries," she asked if her oppressors desire her as submission, sorrow, and defeat, but she refuses to bow. That I cannot agree with you, though you are wishing me bad. This can never come to be. That's what Angelo is saying here. Does my haughtiness offend you? Here, he also talks about her joy and dignity, where she said, "Gold mines digging at my backyard." That I walk as if I have gold mines digging at my backyard. If imagine somebody who is oppressed sounding this way before the oppressors. They are not going to feel comfortable at all because they will feel that notwithstanding what they are doing, the pressure they are mounting on this person, the person is not weakened. So that was the position of Maya Angelou here. So our joy and dignity offend her oppressors, but she likens her spirit to hidden treasures, as hidden treasures like gold. You may shoot me with your words, like air, I'll rise. The words here, she portrays that despite verbal abuse, hateful looks, and malice, she rises effortlessly, like air. Does my sexiness upset you? Diamonds at the meeting of my thigh. In this particular stanza, she She asserts her sexuality and womanhood, showing pride in her body, which also challenges stereotypes. When I say challenges stereotypes, the blacks were seen as worthless, as nothing. But here, Angelo, through this line, promotes herself, in extension, promoting Africa. Out of the heart of history's change, I rise. Rising from a painful past of slavery and oppression, she reclaims dignity and power. I'm a black ocean, leaping and wide. The image of a vast, powerful ocean symbolizes the collective strength of black people and their unstoppable force. Leaving behind, leaving behind night of terror and fear, I rise. In this line, she emerges from historical suffering into a new dawn of hope and freedom. Leaving behind nights of terror and fear, I rise, bringing the gifts that my ancestors gave, dream and the hope of the slave. She acknowledges her ancestors' struggles, carrying their dreams into fulfillment. Now, having been in this situation, the blacks had been struggling, and most of them died as a result of their struggle to overcome the oppressors. So, Angelo is making reference to these people who died as a result of protest, as a result of struggling for freedom. Final refrain, she said, I rise, I rise, I rise, indicating a triumphant, repeated declaration of resilience and victory. So Angelo here is very sure that definitely she will rise above this state. That this whatever the Africans were passing through in the new world as at this time was just a phase of life, and they were definitely going to rise beyond it. We have different themes in Still I Rise.